Hello and welcome. You're watching Sabha TV. I'm Rajat Kane. Let's have a look at the top headlines. Over 61% voting in Uttar Pradesh for fourth phase of elections. Campaigning for fifth and sixth phases picks up pace. Big win for BJP in Maharashtra civic polls. Leads in 8 of 10 bodies. Shiv Sena emerges leader in BNC. Congress claims BJP is winning not on merit. DMK urges President Pranab Mukherjee to annul vote of confidence in Tamil Nadu Assembly. Also seeks fresh floaters through secret ballot. An Iraqi forces recapture Mosul airport and nearby military base from Islamic State. UN expresses concern over close to 8 lakh civilians trapped in the city. The fourth phase of Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections saw a voter turnout of over 61% on Thursday. A total of 1.84 crore voters exercised their franchisee for 53 constituencies spread across 12 districts. The state's ruling Samajwadi Party is facing a stiff challenge from the BJP and Mayawati's BSP in this phase, covering the entire Bundelkhand, parts of Awadh and eastern UP.
Voting in fourth phase in Uttar Pradesh took place amid tight security on Thursday. Long queues were seen from morning itself as the state voted for 53 constituencies spread over 12 districts. The districts included the backward Bundelkhand region and Raebareli. Other districts where polling was held included Pratapgarh, Kaushambi, Allahabad, Jalon, Jhansi, Lalitpur, Mahoba, Banda, Hamirpur, Chitrakoot and Fatehpur.
We had about 59.9% of voting in 2012 in this particular region and 57.11% in 2014. As at 5 p.m., the voter turnout is 61% and counting. We hope that it will go to about 63 or something.
We are here at one of the assembly seat, and this is the Mahoba assembly seat, and you can see the large number of voters are here to cast their exercise their franchisee, and we will talk to some voters. ये बताएं भाई साहब किस आधार पे वोट दे रहे हैं आप लोग, क्या सोचकर?
प्रदेश का विकास हो, अच्छी सरकार बने, सबको लाभ हो।
विकास का मुद्दा क्या यहाँ पर सबसे ज्यादा हावी है, ये बताएं।
हाँ, उत्तर प्रदेश में विकास का मुद्दा बहुत ही हावी है क्योंकि पिछले 20 साल से यहाँ विकास काफी रुका हुआ है।
Police and security personnel were deployed at every polling booth to ensure free and fair voting. Interstate borders were also sealed. Voters said the lack of basic civil amenities and corruption remained key issues.
जो भी सरकार बने पहले भ्रष्टाचार को दूर करे, रोडें, सड़कें, नल, पानी, बिजली व्यवस्था जो इतनी खराब चल रही है, इधर पे व्यवस्था पूरी अच्छी तरीके से दी जाए।
जो बेसिक मुद्दा हावी है वो है विकास का, क्योंकि पिछले 20 सालों से हमारे प्रदेश में विकास हुआ नहीं।
विकास, बेरोजगारी बड़ी समस्या है, ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों की रोडें बहुत खराब है शहर की।
It was my first time and it feels great. And every citizen of India should vote.
So we want a better India this time, and that is why we've come here to vote.
Prominent candidates including Congress leader Aditya Singh in Raebareli, BSP leader Naseemuddin Siddiqui, UP BJP chief Keshav Prasad Maurya and Union Minister Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti exercised their franchise in this phase.
I think पूरी उम्मीद है जीत की यहाँ से। पूरा सपोर्ट है, ऑफ कोर्स मेरे पिता हैं, उन्होंने मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट किया है, हर चीज उन्हीं से सीखी है।
यह मैं 2017 के चुनाव में स्पष्ट तौर से देख रहा हूं कि अब की बार 300 पार हम बहुत बड़ी बढ़त के साथ और जनता के आशीर्वाद से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। आधा चुनाव हमारी पार्टी लड़ रही है, प्रत्याशी लड़ रहा है, लेकिन आधा चुनाव जनता लड़ रही है और इसलिए हमारी सफलता का एक मुख्य आधार है कि आज गरीब आदमी, किसान, नौजवान, मातृशक्ति हमारे साथ खड़ी।
हम बीजेपी से समर्थन देंगे न देंगे दूर की बात है। हम बीजेपी की तरफ देखेंगे नहीं, विपक्ष में पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार है, प्रचंड बहुमत की सरकार आ रही है, हम 300 सीटें जीतेंगे।
Over 1.8 crore voters, including 84 lakh women, are expected to decide the fate of 680 candidates. BJP is contesting 48 out of the 53 seats. It has left 6 seats for its ally Apna Dal. The BSP has fielded its nominees in all segments, while the SP is contesting 30 seats and its ally Congress 25. Voting in Uttar Pradesh is being held in 7 phases. The results will be announced on March 11th.
Voters have sealed the fate of candidates contesting the 4th phase of UP elections. It remains to be seen whether the Samajwadi Party, along with its alliance partner, the Congress, manages to defend its turf, or the BJP repeats its performance of 2014 Lok Sabha elections, or the BSP springs a surprise with its dedicated and loyal voter base. With inputs from Ravindra from Jhansi and Panchanan from Mahoba, from Allahabad with camera person Arvind, I'm Kriti Mishra for Rajya Sabha Television.
At least 4 people, including Samajwadi Party candidate Sid Gopal Sahu's son, were injured after a clash between SP and BSP supporters broke out in Mahoba district of Uttar Pradesh. SP candidate Sid Gopal Sahu's son was injured in the attack. He was rushed to Kanpur hospital for treatment. The victim's family has accused BSP candidate Ardraman Singh's son of carrying out the attack.
बसपा के प्रत्याशी हरमर्दन सिंह के बेटे नाती और उसके करीब 50 साथियों ने मिलकर, जितने भी बताया उन्होंने, साथियों ने मिलकर उन्होंने हमला कर दिया। गाड़ी में आगे पीछे ऑटो की घेर के उन्होंने गोली चलाई, जैसे मेरे बेटे साकेत साहू को, और एक हमारा तनवीर है जो जिलाध्यक्ष है, यूथ का जिलाध्यक्ष है, और एक कोई अज्ञात उसको गोली लगी।
आपस में उनके समर्थक एवं रिश्तेदार आपस में एक दूसरे के साथ झगड़ गए थे, आपस में फायरिंग भी किया, जिसमें 2 लोग इंजर्ड भी हैं, 3 लोग इंजर्ड हैं और उनका इलाज किया जा रहा है। FIR दर्ज हो गई है और विधिक कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
Now, campaigning for the remaining phases of elections in Uttar Pradesh continues. Today, Prime Minister Modi will address a rally in Uganda that votes on the 5th phase on February 27th. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi will also be addressing 3 rallies in Bahraich, Basti and Balrampur. 3 districts also vote in the 5th phase of the elections in the state. BJP President Amit Shah will be addressing a public meeting in Gorakhpur that votes in the 6th phase of elections on March 4th. In the 5th phase of polling to be held on February 27th, 51 seats spread across 11 districts will vote. Voting that was slated for 1 seat of Alapur will be held on March 9 following death of SP candidate from the seat. The newly formed People's Resurgence and Justice Alliance of Irom Sharmila has released its manifesto for the upcoming elections in Manipur. The party has demanded repeal of AFSPA reservation for women in all elected offices and establishment of Lok Ayukt to look into the charges of corruption. The party is contesting in 3 seats. Its convener, while releasing the manifesto, said that although they might not be in a position to form the government, this manifesto would act as a vision document for the next assembly elections slated to be held in 2022. Irom Sharmila, at the time of breaking her 16-year-old fast last year, had said that she intends to fight assembly elections with the sole agenda of withdrawal of the Armed Force Special Powers Act from Manipur. The centre has assured that all stakeholders will be consulted before finalizing their Naga Accord. It has also said that deal signed with NSC and IM in 2015 doesn't compromise with the territorial integrity of Manipur. Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju's statement comes ahead of the 2-phased elections in the state slated for March 8th and March 4th. The centre's interlocutor for Naga peace talks, R.N. Ravi, also echoed Rijiju's statement, saying no solution will be reached out without including all the stakeholders. He also added that violence can never bring a solution and all stakeholders have to be taken into confidence before finalizing any final peace accord within Nagas.
So I would like to assure the people of Manipur that whatever we take decision, it will be thoroughly after the consultation with all the stakeholders.
Violence is no answer. Violence cannot bring about any solution. So there is a commitment to abjure violence. Solution will be worked out through dialogue and democratic process, respecting people's wishes. This is very important. Taking into account the contemporary realities.
In Mumbai, the BJP has secured a huge victory in Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation polls, its first big win after the demonetization move. Although the party came close second to Shiv Sena, it recorded an unprecedented surge not just in Mumbai but in other cities across Maharashtra as well.
Celebrations for the BJP in Mumbai. Even as the Shiv Sena emerged as the single largest party, the BJP emerged the bigger gainer in the prestige battle to gain control of the civic body.
ये भी अपने आप में सभी महानगर पालिका का रिकॉर्ड है कि इतनी बड़ी जीत किसी एक पार्टी को कहीं मिली नहीं है। लोगों ने जो विश्वास हमको दिखाया है, ये निश्चित रूप से भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए, प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए इसका समर्थन तो है ही है, पर उसके साथ साथ जो विकास के काम बड़े प्रमाण पर हुए हैं, उससे लोगों में विश्वास है कि हम विकास कर सकते हैं, वहाँ की तस्वीर बदल सकते हैं। उसके कारण ही जनता का ये समर्थन मिला।
The final tally showed the Shiv Sena winning 84 seats. The BJP came a close second with 82, almost tripling its previous tally. The Congress was relegated to a distant third position with 31 seats, while Sharad Pawar's NCP suffered a huge blow with just 9 seats. Raj Thakre's MNS failed to make any mark with a mere 7 seats. It was a special victory for Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, who claimed he will take full responsibility if the BJP loses in the BMC polls.
मैं महाराष्ट्र की तमाम जनता का अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं। देश में माननीय मोदी जी ने जो पारदर्शी प्रामाणिकता की राजनीति शुरू की और जिस राजनीति ने पूरे देश में एक विश्वास पैदा किया, आज उसी विश्वास को साथ देने का काम, उसी विश्वास को आशीर्वाद देने का काम मुंबई और महाराष्ट्र की जनता ने किया है।
पहली बार शिवसेना वहीं पर है और भाजपा अभूतपूर्व यश, इसका अर्थ है देवेंद्र फडणवीस की विजय और सफलता।
Prime Minister Modi taking to Twitter to express the BJP's desire for better governance in the state. The PM saying the BJP is unwavering in its resolve to serve the state with unparalleled diligence and transparency. While the BJP claimed support of 4 independent MLAs, the Shiv Sena claimed the mayor will come from their party.
त्याच्यामध्ये कोणत्याही हवेची आम्हाला साथ लाभलेली नाही, किंबहुना पलीकडे सत्ता, साधन, संपत्ती आणि जी काही चित्रविचित्र समीकरण त्यांना करता येणे शक्य होतं, त्याच्यावरती मात करून नंबर 1 हा शिवसेनेने पटकवला.
It's a big jolt for the Congress ahead of state poll results. After the dismal performance, Congress's Mumbai unit chief Sanjay Nirupam offered to resign.
पिछले 2 वर्षों से मुंबई का अध्यक्ष बनने के बाद लगातार जितनी मेहनत हो सकती थी उतनी मेहनत हमने की है और इन मेहनतों के बावजूद जनता ने जो फैसला दिया वो शिवसेना और बीजेपी के पक्ष में है। इसको स्वीकार करना चाहिए, फिर नए सिरे से काम करने की तैयारी में जुटना चाहिए सबको।
With no one touching the halfway mark, the question now is who will rule Asia's richest civic body and whether the former allies, the BJP and the Shiv Sena, join hands again after contesting the polls separately. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Here are some other reactions to the BMC results.
निश्चित रूप से ये पूरा प्रदेश नेतृत्व है, मुख्यमंत्री है, उन सबकी मेहनत का नतीजा है.
मला वाटतं की माझ्या जिल्ह्यामध्ये जिल्हा परिषदांत मला यश जरी आलं तरी परळीने जो 4-5 मतांचा कल आम्हाला द्यायला पाहिजे तो देऊ शकले नाही. त्याच्याबद्दल पक्षश्रेष्ठींकडे मी चर्चा करेन आणि या जबाबदारी घेऊन ग्रामविकास पदाचा राजीनामा सुद्धा मी मुख्यमंत्री महोदयांकडे देत आहे.
शिवसेना को जो बढ़त है मुंबई नगर निगम के चुनाव में, इसके लिए मैं उनको बधाई देता हूँ.
We accept the verdict of Mumbaikars with humility. Both Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party have got much larger number of seats compared to the Congress party. We will introspect. We will look at the reasons why Congress party did not do as well.
Let's go for a short break. More on the other side.
Interdisciplinary science in the future will be one of our pillars on which this institute stands. Second infectious disease drug actually originated in India. UN Brahmachari's ureus tibamine against Kalasa. But unfortunately, he is the unsung hero because we have never promoted him to that level.
Watch Eureka with Professor Siddharth Roy, Director of Bose Institute, Kolkata, only on Rajya Sabha Television.
Welcome back. Vice President Hamid Ansari concluded his 5-day visit of Rwanda and Uganda, calling it fruitful. India and Uganda in a joint statement condemned terrorism in all its form and stressed on importance of international efforts to fight the menace. The Vice President held bilateral talks with Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, where both the nations agreed to expand cooperation in energy. India also agreed to train Uganda personnel in space exploration and peaceful use of atomic energy. An understanding was also established to increasingly assemble Indian automobiles locally, which would be a first for Indian automobile manufacturers. On the last day of his Uganda leg of two-nation visit, the Vice President paid floral tribute to Mahatma Gandhi at source of River Nile in Jinja. This is a spot where a part of Gandhi's ashes were sprinkled. On the first leg of his tour, Vice President Ansari was in Rwanda, during which 3 memoranda of understandings were signed in the field of innovation, aviation sectors and visa requirement. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will leave on a 5-day visit to London today. During his visit, Jaitley will deliver a talk at London School of Economics on transforming India vision for the next decade. He'll participate in market opening ceremony at London Stock Exchange, followed by a roundtable meeting with prospective issuers and leading investors. The Finance Minister will also interact with over 100 senior business leaders from UK-India Business Council. Jaitley is also scheduled to meet his UK counterpart and the Chancellor of Exchequer. The government Monday has said that it will investigate the matter related to SBI ATM in South Delhi dispensing fake 2,000 rupee notes. Minister of State for Finance Santosh Kumar Gangwar said that all possible steps will be taken to control generation of counterfeit currency. On Wednesday, SBI said that possibility of fake notes from the bank ATMs is very remote and it suspects involvement of some miscreants with mischievous intent. It also said the investigation in the matter is underway.
हमें लगता है कि 16 लाख करोड़ की करेंसी विड्रॉ हुई थी ना, अब थोड़ी बहुत इस दिशा में जिन लोगों का दिमाग चल रहा है वो भी हम उसे कम ना आके, और हम ऐसा मानते हैं कि हम इस पे पूरी रोकथाम कर रहे हैं और हमारी जो शिकायत थी वो शिकायत अब सही साबित हो रही है कि कुछ लोग हमारे देश में समस्या पैदा करने के हिसाब से काम कर रहे हैं, पर हमें लगता है कि उनकी इन सारी बातों को हम ओवरकम करेंगे और जो भी इन कामों गलत कामों में लगे हुए हैं उनके खिलाफ कड़ी कार्रवाई की।
सर, क्या एक्शन लिया जा रहा है फेक करेंसी को लेकर?
अब पहले जांच कर लें, उसके बाद ही बता पाएंगे।
DMK Working President M.K. Stalin met President Pranab Mukherjee on Thursday to urge him to cancel February 18 trust vote in Tamil Nadu Assembly and order a fresh floor test through a secret ballot. Leading a delegation of senior DMK leaders, Stalin told the President that incidents leading to Governor calling for a floor test has itself shaken the conscience of people. The delegation apprised President of unprecedented violence in Tamil Nadu Assembly on the day of the floor test and urged him to nullify the vote of confidence which was won by Chief Minister Edapadi K. Palanichami. The DMK leader said the President assured him that he will look into the matter and take appropriate steps. Stalin is also slated to meet Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi later in the day.
எதிர்க்கட்சி சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர்கள் எல்லாம் வெளியேற்றிவிட்டு அவர்களே வாக்குகளை கேட்டு அவர்களே தேர்வு செய்யப்பட்டிருப்பதாக வெற்றி பெற்றிருப்பதாக அறிவித்திருக்கிறார்கள். எனவே நடைபெற்று முடிந்திருக்கக்கூடிய இந்த வாக்கெடுப்பை உடனடியாக ரத்து செய்து உரிய நடவடிக்கை எடுக்க வேண்டும் என்று குடியரசுத் தலைவர்களை சந்தித்து இன்றைக்கு நாங்கள் மனு தந்திருக்கிறோம். அவரும் இது குறித்து முறையாக விசாரித்து நடவடிக்கை எடுப்பதாக எங்களிடத்தில் உறுதி தந்திருக்கிறார்.
M.K. Stalin submitted a memorandum to the Honorable President and he briefed him in detail what has happened. And he has also requested the President to intervene and to restore the democracy in Tamil Nadu and also to uphold the constitutional responsibilities which are bestowed upon the legislator there.
The states of Punjab and Haryana are at loggerheads over the Satluj-Yamuna link canal. Punjab Congress Chief Amrinder Singh has warned of resurgence of militancy in Punjab if the canal is built without factoring in the realities of old Naxalite and Khalistani belt of the state's southern part. Amrinder Singh claimed that an estimated 110 lakh acres of land in southern Punjab expected to go dry as a result of SYO and 6 lakh odd people of the region, which has a history of militancy and extremism, would be forced to resort to violence to feed their children. Meanwhile, several INLD leaders, including Abhay Singh Chautala, were stopped yesterday by Punjab police from undertaking the digging of SYL canal and arrested for breaching the prohibitory orders.
हरियाणा सरकार की सबसे बड़ी जिम्मेवारी थी इस नहर के पानी को लाने की, उसने भी हमारे लोगों को रोकने का काम किया। हम 100% 27 तारीख को जब सेशन होगा उस सरकार से पूछेंगे कि क्या तुम्हारी नीयत में खोट था, इसलिए हरियाणा प्रदेश के लाखों लोगों को तुमने सड़क पे रोकने का काम किया।
कई मसले ऐसे होते हैं जिनका समाधान केवल कोर्ट के फैसलों से नहीं होता। हम लोगों का ये मानना है कि केंद्र सरकार को मध्यस्थता करके कोई ऐसा रास्ता निकालना चाहिए जिससे दोनों स्टेट्स के हित हैं उनकी हम सुरक्षा कर सकें।
The centre saw a report from Delhi University in connection with violence at Ramjas College, which left many students injured. The report has been sought after clashes broke out between All India Students Association and Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad students over opposition to an event involving JNE student Omar Khalid. While the left-backed student group has alleged violence by the ABVP, and the latter has refuted the charges. Calling violence and alleged police manhandling, the Delhi police suspended 3 of its personnel and asked the crime branch to conduct a probe into the clashes.
It has come to notice that the few policemen have been adversely noticed doing inappropriate and unprofessional action. Immediately, an inquiry has been instituted. A DCP level officer is conducting inquiry. The students to remain peaceful and remain within the bounds of law in the interest of Delhi and Delhi citizens.
A top international focus. In a big boost for Iraqi government, its fight against the IS in Mosul, security forces have recaptured Mosul airport and a nearby military base. Iraqi special forces backed by the United States descended on the airport early on Thursday and the nearby Ghazlani military complex. The operation took 4 hours. However, IS group continued to fire mortars at the airport from further inside the city after losing the ground to the army. The advances comes days after Iraqi forces officially launched the operation to push IS out of Mosul's western half. Meanwhile, the UN has voiced concern over the welfare of civilians trapped in the city. While many hundreds fled the Al Mamoon district near the airport, there are close to 8 lakh still trapped inside the city. The operation to retake Iraq's second largest city was officially launched in October, and in January its eastern half was declared fully liberated.
حاليا نشوف المكان اللي واقفين به احنا، هذا المدخل الرئيسي لمطار الموصل. هنا على يسارك او على يمين المتلقي هنا هذا المدرج، خلفنا موجوده الصاله مالت الاستقبال الريسبشن هول.
كان موجودين مضافات كثيره لهم، بس من صار اشتد عليهم القصف الفجر اليوم بيهم انسحبوا، ومن وصل الهمرات مال مكافحه الارهاب ما سيطروا على الوضع وانسحبوا بيهم.
Mexico's foreign minister has expressed his irritation to President Donald Trump's envoys about recent U.S. policies towards its southern neighbors. Louis Videgaray told visiting U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson that Mexico was worried about respect for immigrants' rights. This came after Tillerson and Department of Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly were in Mexico to try to smooth relationship and address some of the differences that emerged between the United States and its neighbor. A U.S. plan unveiled this week to expel Mexico all illegal immigrants found crossing the U.S. border, regardless of their nationality, has angered the Mexicans most. At a rather cold meeting between the Americans and the Mexican officials, Videgaray said rebuilding of relationship between the two countries would be a long process and would not be easy. Washington, however, tried to downplay tensions between the two countries. Later, the American officials also met Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto behind closed doors before returning to Washington.
Hemos expresado a los secretarios Tillerson y Kelly, en primer lugar, nuestra preocupación por el respeto a los derechos de los mexicanos en los Estados Unidos, en particular los derechos humanos.
We also reiterated our joint commitment to maintaining law and order
along our shared border by stopping potential terrorists and dismantling the transnational criminal networks moving drugs and people into the United States. Similarly, we underscored the importance of stopping the illegal firearms and bulk cash that is originating in the United States and flowing into Mexico.
Let me be very, very clear. There will be no mass deportations. Everything we do in DHS will be done legally and according to human rights in the legal justice system of the United States. All deportations will be according to our legal justice system, which is extensive and includes multiple appeals.
10 people have been killed and 30 injured in a bomb blast at a market in Pakistan's city of Lahore. The blast ripped through a building that was under construction at a commercial market in affluent defense area. According to police, 12 kilos of explosives were planted in the market. No group has yet claimed responsibility for the attack. The latest blast follows a string of attacks across the country, with death toll reaching 130 since mid-February. The blast comes on a day when Pakistan Army launched a nationwide military operation, Rad al-Fasad, to eliminate the terrorists. The police are investigating whether the fatal shooting of an Indian man in the United States of Kansas was racially motivated. The Indian, a 32-year-old engineer, Srinivas Kuchibotla, was killed and 2 others injured when a gunman opened fire in a busy Kansas bar on Wednesday. According to media reports, 51-year-old Adam Puritan has been charged with first-degree murder and attempted murder after being apprehended Thursday morning in Missouri. The man reportedly used racial slur before opening fire. Srinivas died in the hospital following the shooting in the bar. 2 other Indian nationals who were injured are reportedly in a stable condition. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj, in a series of tweets, sent her condolences to the family of the deceased. She also spoke to the family and assured help and all the assistance. Arrangements to transfer Srinivas' mortal remains to India are underway. On to cricket news now. India picked up last Australian wicket on day 2 of the Pune Test, wrapping up Australian innings for 260. In response, the home side has lost 1 wicket at the score of 36. Lokesh Rahul and Cheteshwar Pujara are at the crease for Australia. Mac O'Keefe is bowling for Australia. On day 1, they had a good first session but was finally broken by spinner Ashwin and Jadeja, who triggered a collapse of the visitors at 149 for 2. It was, however, pacer Umesh Yadav who rattled the Australian batting by picking up 4 wickets. Jadeja and Ashwin took 2 wickets each, while Jayant Yadav got 1 wicket. This is first of the 4 Test match series of the Border Gavaskar Trophy. That's it for now. Keep watching Rajya Sabha TV.